sound test mic. Hello, guys, and welcome to another edition of Autodesk Learning 101 Learning with Rich. So, for today's topic, I'm going to teach you how I create this pattern here. Okay, at first look, you may thought that this is actually a part of the wall, but it's not. It's actually like it's just an in-place family. All right, so I'm going to show you how to use an in-place family to cheat your wall. Okay, so I bet the first time you see this video, you thought that these patterns here are part of my wall, but it's not. It's just like an in-place family, or it's actually an in-place family. All right, so let me just show you how I created this one. Okay, so this video is for those starters, for just beginners of Revit. Okay, so hopefully this video will be helpful to you guys. All right, so let me start. So I'm going to show you this start from scratch. Okay, so I'm going to create here a new project. So there's a new project, and then I'm going to use architectural template, and then I select here OK. Alright, so I'm just going to create here a wall first. So that is where I'm going to host my pattern. So I'm going to select this one, wall, and then I'll just create a rectangular wall. I'm going to pick here, and then I'm going to pick another point. So let's say, for example, the size is 6,000 by 4,000 or whatever size that you want, okay? So after I create that, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create now the roof. Okay, so for you to be able to create your roof, you need to be on the top portion, on the highest level. So my highest level here is level 2. So go ahead and double click level 2. After that, let's create a roof from the build panel. You can see there's the roof here. So we will be using roof by footprint. So it creates a roof using the building footprint to define its boundaries. So we will be creating the boundaries of our roof by footprint. So let me select this one. Alright, so using this tool here, the peak walls, I'm going to specify the overhang here. So let's say, for example, 500 or whatever overhang that you want. So I'm going to pick here. Make sure your pointer is at the left side of this wall so that the preview will be on the left side, not this one. Okay, so it should be here. So we'll be creating it outside the wall. All right, so pick. And then after that, just select check to finish. Okay, so would you like to attach the highlighted walls to the roof? So I'm just going to select yes. Right, so in 3D view, this is how it looks like. There you go. Now, so let's say, for example, I do not want to show this slope here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select the roof, edit the footprint, click the line here, and then uncheck defines roof. Same with this line here. So click, uncheck defines slope, and then check to finish. There you go. So this is now how it looks like. So you may want to change your visual style to consistent colors if you want to see that in color. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to place a door here. So to place a door, just click a door, just place it here. So maybe I'm going to place it at the south elevation. How do I know this is the south elevation? Because of the view cube, you see? So this side here is letter S. You see the front letter S. So that is our south elevation. So I'm gonna open the south elevation, and then from here, let me put the window. So I put one window here, I put one window here, and then modify. All right, so let's say for example, this is now the house. So what I'm going to do, I want to create a corner pattern for my wall. So I want to have a design at the corner of my wall. Okay, so to do that, so like what I have said earlier, I'm going to show you how to create that using in-place family. In-place family, okay, so just like what I have discussed during my previous videos, it's like you create the family inside the project that you are working on. All right, so that is in place family. So you create in place family if that particular family is unique to the project that you are working on, and you will not be using that in your next projects. Okay, it's just unique on your current project. So it's just an in place family. So to create an in place family, so again, I'm going to start to this face here, which is my south elevation. So I'm going to click the south elevation. There you go. Right. So here. So let me just hide my roof. So I click the roof, right click, hide in view, and then elements. Alright, then after that, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to click the component here. There's our in place tool. So let us select model in place. And then since we are working on the wall, so probably I'm going to select the category wall as well. So I select walls. I'll just select this one. You can change this. It's up to you. So I just select here. Okay. There you go. So you will notice your environment will now change to family editor, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use extrusion. So I select solid extrusion. And then after that, you need to specify the work plane where you want to create your extrusion. So using the pick a plane option, I'm going to select here, okay. So I'm going to make sure that this face is highlighted. As you can see, there's a green boundary lines implying that this portion of the face is highlighted now. So I'm going to pick to place the work plane. Click. Now that I have placed the work plane, I will now start creating the profile for my corner pattern. So to do that, it's just a rectangle. So I'll just use peak lines. So let's say the offset is 300, 300, okay, and 300 by, let's say, 250. Or it's up to you, okay? Just approximate the distance. There you go. Okay, then I select modify and then I am going to select your peak lines with a zero offset here. So I'm going to pick here, I'm going to pick here. All right, and then I'm going to use trim extend to corner. Okay, so I'm going to pick here, I'm going to pick here, I'm going to pick here, I'm going to pick here. There you go. All right, so this is now our first pattern, first square. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to copy that, copy. I pick this one, I pick one here, and then I select here modify. And then after that, so I select this one, I'm going to copy, I'm going to pick the corner here, and then I'm going to snap there, okay? And then I'm just going to copy again. I select this one, but this time, I'm going to select copy and pick this portion here as my base point. So I'm going to click this. All right, so click, 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 click. It's pretty manual. There you go. Okay. Then after that, mm, 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 mm. So I just want until here. So I'm going to create a line. I'm gonna pick here. All right. So I'm gonna use your trim extend to corner. Click, 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 click. Modify. Let's click this line here and delete. Okay. So same with this line here. Let's delete that. Now for the thickness, for the extrusion, so let's set that to 50. Let me try 50. So that's the thickness of that pattern there. Okay, and then for the material, so let's say the material that I will be using here is wood. Okay, I'll just use the wood or any material that you want. So wood stained, there you go. And then just select check here to finish. And then finish to see the model. So if I change that to realistic, so this is how it looks like. You see, you now have patterns there. Okay, so let's continue. So let me change it back to hidden line. So I select the in place family and then I'm going to select edit in place. All right, next I'm going to create again another extrusion. So create extrusion. Again, pick a plane. Okay. And then we pick this face again. Make sure it's highlighted. Color green lines. You click. And after that, let's start again. So I'm going to use peak lines again. So let's say this is 300. How about 250? 250. All right, so 250 and then modify. So peak lines again. So I pick one here with 0. This time it's 0. Okay, and then let's trim. Trim extend to corner. You pick here, you pick. Clean up the corner, clean up the corner, clean up the corner. There you go. Then you can now select again and then copy. So let's copy that base point here, copy it here. All right, so copy, 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 copy. There you go. For the thickness, instead of 50, how about 30? Okay, so 30. I'll be using again the material wood stained or any material that you want. You can customize it. And then I select here, check to finish. There you go. So how does it look like? It's shaded. There you go. So that's my side here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select finish model. And then I'll go back to my 3D view to see how it looks like. There you go. All right. So now that I have done with this side here, so I'll try to create down here. So what's the elevation to this side? Again, check your view cube. So from the view cube, as you can see, it's letter E stands for east. So you open the east elevation, open that. There you go. Okay, so let's start again our in-place family. So architecture, component, and then there's the model in place. Then let's look for walls again. Walls. All right. Just select OK. Now let's start. Extrusion. Same procedure. Extrusion. Pick a plane. And then OK. Then we are going to pick this face here to locate or to place the work plane. There you go. And let's start again. So I'm going to use pick lines. So how about 300? 300 again. 300. Okay. So here. Okay, again, you can always customize this one. It's up to you. No need to follow the dimension that I am doing. You can customize it yourself, right? You can even think of other patterns. Okay, so what I'm doing is just a very simple pattern. Okay, just make sure your profile is close, no overlapping, and no intersection. All right. So after I create this one, I'm going to copy that. Copy, make sure multiple is checked. So I pick here. There you go. All right. Pick. Okay. Pick. Pick. You pick. And you pick again. Where's the corner? There you go. Oops. Hang on. Let me just move this to the corner. Okay. So you pick that. Uh, SI for intersection. There you go. Okay, and then after that, I use the peak lines. Let me pick here. Okay, and then I'm going to use trim extend to corner from here to here, here to here, modify, and then just delete these two lines there. Okay, so I now have this one. All right, so for this one, so I want the intersection to be 50, 50, 50. Using again the same material, and then I'll just select finish. There you go. So let me create the other patterns. So create, extrusion, pick a plane, okay, and then you just pick again this face, all right, and then let's do it again. So it's 250, right? So same, pick lines, offset, 250. So I'll just start here. There you go. and then I'll change it to 0 again. 0. So I pick here, I pick here, I pick here. Then TR for trim extend to corner. Okay, you can also type TR for that. So by the way, if you think this video is useful to you guys, so don't forget to click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Alright, so wood stained 30. Alright, so don't forget to subscribe on my Learning with Rich YouTube channel. Alright, so extrusion is 30. Just select check. There you go. And then modify. Now let's copy this. Click, copy. Make sure it's multiple. Alright, just copy. Copy. Next YouTube video. Okay. Right, so you just place it there. There you go. So after that, just select finish. That's it. So let's check out the 3D view. There you go. See? There you go. So it's not difficult, right? So what you can do is you can go to the south elevation and then you can select the patterns that you created. You can hold control, you can click and then hold control to select the other patterns. And then you can mirror that to the other side. Mirror. There you go. There you go. So let's see in 3D. So it looks like this. Alright, so basically this is how you create your corner patterns for the wall. Just like this one here. Okay. It, it looks like it's part of the wall, but it's actually just an in-place family. Alright, so that's how you cheat your wall pattern. Okay, that's how you design your wall. So hopefully this video has been useful to you guys. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, just put it on the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.